Now, in a wonderful compilation of correspondence deserving of a wider audience, there is a book titled Letters of Note. The first of 125 letters is from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in her own handwriting, January 24, 1960, to the then American President Dwight D. Eisenhower. January 24, 1960. You'll see it coming up on your screens. There it is. That is her handwriting. What? What about that? There are 4 pages of the letter, signed Elizabeth R. R for Regina, the Latin word for Queen. Now, there are 4 pages of the letter, signed Elizabeth R. R for Regina, the Latin word for Queen. Now, on your screen now, you'll see the typed version, and this is a measure of the simplicity and motherly nature of Queen Elizabeth. After all, it's 1960, she's only 33, and she's writing. Dear Mr. President, seeing a picture of you in today's newspaper standing in front of a barbecue grilling quail reminded me that I had never sent you the recipe of the drop scones, which I promised you at Balmoral. I now hasten to do so, and I do hope you'll find them successful. Though quantities are for 16 people, when there are fewer, I generally put in less flour and milk, but I use the other ingredients as stated. I've also tried using golden syrup or treacle instead of only sugar, and that can be very good too. I think the mixture needs a great deal of beating while making and shouldn't stand about too long before cooking. We've followed with intense interest and much admiration your tremendous journey to so many countries, but feel we shall never again be able to claim that we're being made to do too much on our future tours. We remember with such pleasure your visit to Balmoral, and I hope the photograph will be a reminder of the very happy day you spent with us. With all good wishes to you and Mrs. Eisenhower, yours sincerely, Elizabeth R. Isn't that wonderful? And look, for all you amateur chefs out there, here is the recipe, which she also sent. Drop scones. Ingredients, coming up on your screen, I think. Yeah, here we are. 4 teacups of flour, 4 tablespoons of caster sugar, 2 teacups of milk. She sent this to President Eisenhower. 2 whole eggs, 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate soda, 4 tablespoons of caster sugar, and then the instructions. Beat the eggs, sugar, and about half the milk together, add flour, and mix well together, adding the remainder of the milk as required, also bicarbonate and cream of tartar. Fold in the melted butter, enough for 16 people. There you are. Isn't that amazing? We are talking about a remarkable woman with the instincts of a queen, but also even then of a mother, wife and friend. And now, as London's Telegraph newspaper has so poignantly said, and I quote, after a private farewell for her dedicated staff, the late monarch is passed to the state for the greatest lying in state in living memory.